Hey guys, Luke here. Welcome back to episode 27 on my French Ultimate Team, Road to Glory. Now if you're looking at this one, you'd wonder how is it a French Road to Glory. Doing a lot of trading at the moment, trying to get to Frank Ribery if you haven't realised. We do have a serious amount of coins at this stage. You see Sherla there. We've got over 150,000, so we've got a fair bit to work at the moment, which is making things a little bit easier. And I should mention there will be a little bit of gameplay this episode, 2 games in fact. Actually I think it might be one where someone quits, but we've at least got one full game in Division 1, and I'm a little bit skeptical of going and playing a whole bunch of games because I don't want to get up and win the division before I even get Ribery. So do a fair bit of trading here, but you see that Shumunga or whatever it is, he's a Belgium left back, and he's one person that I was buying in bulk because he seemed to have been selling for a fair bit. Plus he was very easy to get in the mornings for me, which was like in Australian time, that was in the mornings, and then in the afternoons he was selling quite easily. Bolassi's obviously selling. I've talked about him plenty of times. A lot of the Ivory Coast players as well seem to sell for a little bit, so they're easy to sort of get. And just buying a whole bunch of players in bulk, so like I said, just buy them in bulk and then eventually sell them off. And once I sell them off, I'm pretty set there. It's just a matter of selling them, which is the thing. So Bolassi, he's a few thousand of guaranteed coins every time I get him. Look at Tony, was going for a few thousand at least. I think at some stage we were selling him for about 4 grand, so that was quite good. You can see the Ivory Coast players were quite good there. Some of these lads weren't really selling, so we'll getting them further down. But you see Tony, 4,000. Phillips, we bought a few of him. I actually thought he might have sold for more, but he didn't. But yeah, the Tony's consistently selling for heaps. Sherla sold for a fair bit, and you can just see we've got a fair bit of coins, and we've got so many more people to sell. That Suarez one as well. So I saw someone was trying to price lock him, so I thought, okay, so if I just undercut them a bit, it should be okay, and they'll go and buy it, which happens. Which the person who's actually price locking them probably bought it. So that was my thought process when it happened. Moving on to this game, this guy has a Brazilian side, and I know that formation is quite effective at passing through the middle and that sort of stuff, so I had to be wary. And I just have to say, like, it was a really nice team, really. But Mavuba here belted the shit out of it right at the keeper, and it was, a fairly nice save. But would have expected that one to go in like 9 times out of 10. Have another chance here. Lacazette goes through and hit the post. Very unfortunate, but we can't do anything about it. It's already hit the post. And then this was very comical. He ends up like hitting it backwards, and he ends up hitting his own woodwork, hit the crossbar. So that was very, very comical. A chance him here, puts Firmino through. He puts it wide though, which is quite lucky for us. And then it's going to end. Now, I'm going to say I was the better player, I'd say. You can see with the coins there, we were pretty good. It's a little bit disappointing because I think I would have won that game in the end, but obviously didn't work out. Moving back onto transfers and that sort of stuff. There is going to be a time where I'll just stop. I'm not sure when that is, but where I just stop showing the transfers and that sort of stuff because it just gets too repetitive and that sort of stuff. And it was so much happening, and I felt like I was missing out on some pickups because I was too worried about, I've got to record this and I can't get rid of people out of my transfer list until I've recorded it and that sort of stuff. So I found it much easier once I stopped caring about making sure I was getting everything documented and all that sort of stuff. But moving on to this team that we're taking on now, it was a little bit of a weird one. I'm not sure exactly what league it was, but I know there was definitely some Serie A players in there. The right back was a Serie A player. Lacazette there, just taking it around him, just way too easy. That goal was, it was very easy. Hopefully another chance here. We don't end up scoring. It's a bullshit effort, really. We should have made that one. Maybe we should have just done it exactly how we did that first goal, tape around the keeper. But we're going to make amends here. Remy Cabella is going to put it past the keeper, and that's 2-0. And that's exactly how the game should have been. It was all us. And Cabella here is just going to belt the ball right into the top left. There was no stopping that. You can't stop that one. That was just way too good. So at 3-0, we're pretty comfortable. The game, we're not going to lose. We're not going to draw, nothing. Like, it's just another side to win. And it's quite weird considering we're in Division 1 and we're still whipping people. So maybe I'm just a good player, or maybe just the matchmaking system's a little bit weird. But a 3-0 victory will definitely take that Division 1. If you get some games like that, you definitely take it. So just 13 more points, I should say, with about 5 games remaining. Should be able to get it, and hopefully we can get Ribery before that. But that's where the episode's going to end. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you can leave a like, subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can do that. My handle's at Mr. Luke on YT. Also, in the description below is my Facebook page. And once again, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you for the next video, guys. Bye!